Welcome to your inspirational astrology horoscope for Tuesday, March 19th, 2013. I am astrologer David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. The last day of Pisces, the sun, 29 degrees Pisces. We are getting ready here to really take off and go into, just like those birds behind me, into Aries. Wow. That's because, just like those birds taking off, we have Mars, Uranus, and Aries, this really extreme, powerful energy that we're feeling to push us into our new starts in our life, what it is that we want, finding the courage to really step out of the deep spiritual energy that we really have felt almost like, is this going to ever end, or making us feel like maybe there's obstacles in our life, or finding out what's been holding us back. You know, one thing about Pisces is it does find out how we access our highest vibration, but it is the endings, right? It is the darkest, right before the dawn. We are at that spot right here. And I think it's very interesting to note that today, the moon makes its perfect quarter square, the first quarter square of the moon. Big check in our lives, making sure that we're understanding how to go with the flow, not letting our minds, especially our mind that's connected to our emotions, get in between us going with the flow. You know, one thing is our emotions are very curious. There's been a lot of stimulation over the last couple days, and then here we are getting ready to jump into the ocean. Again, with the moon coming into Cancer, which is going to be an interesting day as we really have this quarter square of the moon. We're ready to like make our new start, just this takeoff ready. This can be a very weird day of the shifting that's getting ready for the new year, which I think the new year comes up always on March 20th as we come into Aries, but this is really, you know, kind of New Year's Eve energy, where it is a little interesting. There is celebration to be had, but there is this, you know, kind of uneasy feeling today, especially with the moon. You know, this moon's going to switch from Gemini into Cancer, so we go swiftly into emotions in our mind, to really just our deep feelings. You know, this is us like gonna really feel out things, especially because this moon is gonna start to square the sun. It's gonna start to square Mars and Uranus. It's gonna oppose Pluto. The one thing I gotta say though, even though there is this big intense T-square coming, especially coming into the night, so it can feel a little uneasy, but I'm telling you, we'll talk about tomorrow, but today is just let things happen. Go with the flow. Pay attention to what's been happening spiritually in your life. You know, what are the signs the universe has given you? Trust, surrender to spirit. Don't let your mind and your emotions get in between you spiritually going with the flow. You understanding, you know, what are the signs from spirit, you know, following those signs, not being confused, knowing the starts are around the corner here real quick, so not placing all your energy based on the reactions to what happens today. I would not base your whole life story, which you can do kind of today, emotionally feeling uneasy, trying to figure things out, almost like, oh, these are the facts, and then, oh, well, I'm feeling like this. It can be really like, whoa, chill out. We're at the endings, so chill. New beginnings. So I would really caution today, you know, investing into the view of your life based off whatever happens today. I would say that this is the whirlpool washout before we do the new beginning. This is the New Year's Eve. It's the closing of the doors. It's time for us to close the things that are getting in between us reaching our highest spiritual vibration. Today's also the day that we close the doors of our old life, of what we did for the last year, the last whole entire cycle of the sun. And we get ready for a new start. So it's a wonderful time. I'm excited because I'm actually going to be on the road. You guys are going to follow me as I go on another journey. I'm going up to Washington to do this amazing workshop up there at Skamania Lounge called Ascending Hearts. If you're interested, if you're in that area, ascending-hearts.com if you want to join us. I'm going to be up there in that area. So I'm booking readings now. I'm starting to, you know, collect a little bit of a list. So I'll be starting to do readings at the end of next week again, but I'm taking all my orders in right now, and I have good news. I have started inclusiveastrology.com. Check it out. Inclusiveastrology.com is my new store to book readings at, and it's going to be where I post the horoscopes. It's going to be where I post all of my articles. If you have never read any of my deep articles, I'm posting all of those over this week onto inclusiveastrology.com. But this is where you can find my readings. It's going to be a lot more easier to access. It's going to be mobile friendly. It's going to have a lot of fun stuff. So if you're down and you want to get all the astrology, readings, trainings, the services I offer, the blogs that I'm going to be doing, the articles, everything will be at inclusiveastrology.com. So I'm so excited, moving everything off david-palmer.com to be more about my multi-personality life. So I'm going through a lot of extreme change in my life and ready for this new start, and tomorrow launches inclusiveastrology.com. So I hope you guys check it out, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the new year.